Hey people, this is Ty, and I thought that I would take a second to show you guys what I've been up to. I decided to come to the studio today. I've been coming over here the last couple days, and let me turn this volume down on this. I've been working on some pieces lately. Let me gather my thoughts real quick. Let me show you the piece I'm working on right now. I'll show you that first. Now I'm doing this a little bit different. This is what it looks like. I'm doing it from a horizontal point of view rather than a vertical. I think that would be the right way to say it. If you can see, I'm also drawing the lines. Normally I draw them in with charcoal. This time I drew them in with like a Conte, this sepia tone color. We're just trying out some new stuff. The water on my pieces, I don't know if you guys looked at my website, but the water on my pieces usually is real choppy, like real hard lines and stuff like that. On this one, I decided to work more with the texture of the paint. I also wanted to get the background more of a realistic look, but the foreground more of a whimsical. If you look closely, you can kind of see what the composition of the table, and I draw all this stuff out. Usually I paint the underpainting in first, and then go back and paint over the top of it. This time, I'm kind of painting the underpainting as I go along. It's kind of going against my rules, but I've been doing it the last few pieces like that, and it seems to be working okay. Let me show you some of my other work. I did this one of this girl just a few weeks ago. Let me see, turn on the light here if I can get it better. It'll probably look okay. Anyways, I did this one of this girl a few days ago, a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, and I already sold it. Somebody emailed me and bought it. That's awesome. But I wish I could sell them like that all the time. But this is the girl. Basically, we're just waiting for the paint to dry on it. Just up in this area here, this paint on this right here, it's really thick, and it's green. Green's like the worst color for me. It just takes forever to freaking dry. So it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's still so wet that if you touch it, it'll come off on your finger. Recently, I finished this one. This one's 30 by 40. I decided to do a painting with the piano in it. Most of my, piano pieces were pastels. Well, I decided to do one with painting in it, but the piano seemed to sell really well. I also did new things. I'm doing new things with like the background and see back here in the mountains and stuff. It's less geometric. Here's an old piece. You guys seen that? That's an old piece. At one point it got damaged, but it's been repaired. And anyways, there's a art center to where you can learn how to do pottery, and they have classes, and they have a gallery, and it's at the fairgrounds. It used to be the old in Oklahoma City. It used to be the old planetarium. So it's kind of a cool building. It's got a dome-shaped gallery, round gallery with a dome shape, and well, every year they throw a benefit to help keep this place running. It also does stage theater and stuff like that. But I called them a couple of years ago. I was involved with the show that was a benefit, but the benefit is like 50% goes to the art center, the city art center, and also the opening night. People pay $50 to come in, and there's lots of food and stuff like that. But they also have $100 more than that if they want to come in early and get first dibs on all the paintings that are for sale. Before I had these huge paintings that were like $2,000 a piece, and nobody bought them last time. So this time I called them and asked if I could get in the show. By the way, I'm in the show. I didn't say that, but I'm in the show this time, and called them and got in the show. The theme is a speakeasy, the 1920s speakeasies. And so I thought my martinis would be great. So you guys are getting first look at these paintings. These paintings aren't even on my website. I'm not going to put them on the website until after the show, so the people who are going to that will be, won't be able to look at it. And it's kind of an added thing, but I don't know. I don't even know if anybody who's going to the show ever goes to my website. Hopefully, but you never know. But anyways, the martinis. I did these 12 by 12 martinis, and the 12 by 12s is what I sell on my booth. I sell them, lots of them. I usually sell the Flying Hearts and like the lobster, and I've got some little scenes and stuff like that. But I did 12 by 12 martinis, and I think these make awesome. I mean, these turned out awesome. I love the way they turned out. They are a grouping, and they're not in the order that they're going to be hung. I plan on hanging them so that I've got like 3 martinis and a shaker somewhere in the row of these 3 of each row of 3 martinis. So, anyways, when you look at these, keep in mind they're not in order or whatever like that. But I did all the backgrounds different. So. But anyways, talked about it enough. Let's show you what they look like. The light's so bright, it's hard to get a good shot. Let me turn off this light and see if that helps. It doesn't help. It makes it worse. Anyways, this is what they look like. Coolio. Everything looks washed out, but the colors are real vibrant. Everything looks washed out on video, but actually the colors are really vibrant. Yeah. They're going to be $300 a piece, so $150 of it's going to go to the City Arts Center, which I think is a great place. I mean, I used to go up there a lot for they have like a figure drawing that the Art Guild does, a figure drawing deal there, and learning the human figure, having the real live models there is just, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, that's something that every artist should do. They should go out and they should do some figure drawing. Speaking of figure drawing, something else that's been going on. I cut a bunch of pieces of masonite, 6 by 6, and I gessoed them, which is priming them. If you're not familiar with art terms, and then I painted them with acrylic black, and I wanted to try starting with the black and painting on top of it, but I wanted to try it in small versions, and I call these like every time I get frustrated, I pull out one of these and paint on it. So, as you can see, what I'm about to get ready to show you, I have been frustrated a lot lately. Working on these 30 by 40s in this format kind of sometimes gets frustrating because, I don't know, it just is. I've been working through different styles and what I'm going to do lately, and I'm planning on taking these little things and mounting them in a little box, like a little shadow box, have them kind of float. I think it'd be kind of cool looking. Maybe I'll show that to you in a second if we have time. But anyways, I'm going to show you what they look like. This is what I've been painting, and they're kind of. By the way, this is my sink. So. Some of them just patterns. I don't even know what I'm going to sell them for. This one's kind of cool. It's just textured paint. It's just like a marbleizing look. But it's got a real nice flow to it. That's my palette, one of my palettes. And there's a fish, there's an ocean scene, and there's a nude, which when I was talking about figure drawing. Let me show you what I was going to plan on doing, okay? Maybe take like a 12 by 12 or 10 by 10. I'm just going to take a 12 by 12 canvas like this right now, but to show you. But really, I'd have an actual frame made for this. I wouldn't do this with a canvas and just take a piece and just grab one of these ones that's already dry, like this little tree. See, wouldn't that look cool? I think so. Anyways, it's Ty here, and thought I'd update everybody on what's going on here. I am painting. I keep painting. So I just sometimes don't get time to make videos. So, anyways, check out my website, tykelly.com, and send me a message back. Tell me what you think of this video. Bye.